Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Journey with Shar on this lovely Sunday. This is the holiday weekend for Memorial Day coming up tomorrow. So excited, I get a day off. Anyway, I come to you today. I'm going to make my first loaf and I am so excited. And the one that I choose to make today is just going to be the basic white bread, and it's going to be the 2-pound. So all I need for this is 1 1/3 cups of water, 1 1/2 cups of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 1/4 cup of butter or vegetable oil, 4 1/2 cups of bread flour, and 1 3/4 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. This is the yeast that I am using. You can find this at Trader Joe's. However, it is extremely hard to find. I had to order it on eBay and I did get a good price for it. Regular $3.99, I think I paid $7 something, and was shipping and handling for free, but this is even costing more on eBay now because it's so in demand. But anyway, it's the SAF instant yeast. That's the yeast I will be using today. This is the bread machine I will be making the bread with. This is the Pioneer woman, Hamilton Beach, she collaborated with to make this beautiful bread machine, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and I have here the sugar. I chose canola oil. It asks for vegetable oil or butter, but I opted for canola oil. I like it better than vegetable oil. And then this is the salt, which seems like a lot of sodium to me, but we're gonna see what it tastes like. And so that is the salt. And here I will include the yeast. I will add the yeast. This is the 4 1/2 cups of bread flour. I'm using the King Arthur bread flour here. There we go. I have it on a little stand. There we go. And then we have 1 1/3 cup of water, which I'm just using the purified Kirkland water. Okay, that is all it asks for, you guys, and it tells us to dump everything in, to add everything in exactly as is listed on the recipe, and make sure that the yeast does not touch water. So this is my first time even dealing with yeast, so I'm excited. So let's get to it, you guys. Stay tuned. Making bread with Journey with Shar. This is the top of the bread machine. For those of you who were curious, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to slow that down so you can read that. Okay, and then here is where you do all of your menu options are here, and then that is the front. This is the side of the machine, and I'm showing this for you who have not yet seen it. It's an absolutely beautiful machine. That is the other side. And then we're just going to open this. All right, and so next thing, taking this out, and so stay tuned. All right, you guys, so before we even make the bread, I want to go through the instructions, exactly what they say do before you even start making the bread. So I wanted to understand how to take this out. I see here that it says unlock and it says lock. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to see, as you can see, it's not moving, it's sturdy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and turn it, and it comes out easy, just like that. All right, and that is what it looks like at the bottom. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go and clean this and then put it back in, and they said that they want me to run it for 10 minutes without anything in it, and then it may have a little bit of smoke. It says a little bit of, they said it may have a little bit of like smoke. And then don't worry about that, that's normal. And then they said clean it again and then I can use it. We're gonna go and clean this cute little bread pan, okay you guys? So stay tuned. Okay, I have cleaned the bread pan, and now I'm going to add it back in there like that. And we're gonna lock it. Make sure it's twist and locked, y'all, and it is sturdy. That looks sturdy to you, mama? And it's on lock, okay? So when you lock it, you pull it that way. So y'all, I feel confident that that is sturdy enough. All right, so now we're going to, these are the other attachments that goes inside. Okay, this is the little paddle. This came in as well. This is like a little measuring spoon, which is really cute. That came with it. And this is the, I believe it's the paddle hook, okay? Paddle hook that you can pull out the little hook when you're done with your bread. And then also what came in this was the cute measuring cup. I mean, what's so cute about it, but it's cute. I think everything's cute. But yeah, this is the measuring cup, okay, you guys? So stay tuned. We're gonna let it run for 10 minutes. All right, you guys, so we have the bread paddle in. And mommy put it in for me because I was confused. You just put it down. She twisted it, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Looks like it's just going straight down in there. So I'm assuming that that's the way the paddle's gonna go. Today it's gonna go like that. So now it says to start. There we go. It does a little beep. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna oh, okay, I guess it is one. Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys, so what I'm gonna do, it says for me to put it to bake 10 minutes, okay? I'm gonna set that there. All right, you guys, learning this machine is crazy, so I have to take my time. I did set it to, it's going for an hour. I'm going to turn it off at 50 because it said let it sit for 10 minutes. It did tell me that it was gonna be a little bit of smoke, so as you guys can see, that little bit of smoke, I hope you can see that smoke burning off. And then after this is done, I'm gonna let it cool off a little bit, and then I'm gonna rewash everything, the paddle and the pan, put it back in, and then we can start making the bread. Okay, so you guys stay tuned, but I hope you can see that little bit of steam. Let me try to do it this way. Let me try to, y'all see the steam? There we go. So that's what it says to do before you even use it. You wanna make sure you do that 10-minute bake run for 10 minutes. And it also it said something about bread, what was it? Bread machine yeast. And I said, what in the world is bread machine yeast? Here we go. This is bread machine yeast, or any other yeast that's instant. It's bread machine yeast. So I believe that it should have been just like yeast friendly yeast that you can use for bread machines. So yes, an instant yeast, I looked it up. This was one of them. And if you look up bread machine yeast, you will see which ones pop up, and it's all of the instant yeast. Okay, you guys, so don't freak out about that like I almost did. All right, so stay tuned. We have a few more minutes, and then we can get started with making this white loaf bread. Okay, you guys, so I just pressed stopped, and it stopped going down. So once the bread machine cools off, it is extremely hot. It is hot on the side, so you do not want children playing around this machine when it's doing its thing. So once I get started, I think the only time all of that goes away is when you unplug it. But I did stop it, and it stopped. And so once this is cooled off, we're going to start moving towards assembling and bringing everything together, and then get this going. Okay, you guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna let it cool off, and then I'll be back soon, shortly. All right, you guys, so the machine has cooled off. I removed the paddle, and I'm just going, just to be safe, I'm just gonna take, turn it there, and there we go. And we're gonna wash this again, and then we're gonna come back and make the bread. Now I do want to let you know, when it does that smoke, it does let off a scent. It lets you know right in there. We have the smoke, and we did have a little bit of odor, but it does say with second use, you should not smell it. I did smell it, and it went away quickly. It wasn't there too long. And so now what we're gonna do is wash this, and we're gonna start this process, y'all. All right, we just had to do that burn off. Okay, I have cleaned the paddle, and I have the bread pan here. We're going to put the bread pan back down. Make sure it fits. Everything is snug. We're gonna move it to it is on. I like to just move it just a little bit. Okay, so y'all see that is sturdy, and it is in there. So we're gonna put that top down, and we're gonna take this, and Ma, you did it this way, right?
Yeah, I did it clockwise. I just pushed it down and then did it clockwise.
There we go. And that fits perfectly. All right, so now what we're going to do, Mommy's gonna plug it up for me. Mom, can you plug it up for me? Now we're gonna go down here to these instructions. All right, so it made a beep, if you heard that. Okay, there we go. So it says, I'm going to do a 2-pound white loaf. So it says, place all ingredients in the bread maker pan in order listed. Choose basic bread cycle. If I do the 1, which is the 1 pound, 1.5, or the 2 pound, I'm doing the 2-pound loaf. medium crust. I'm going to do medium crust. Press to start. When done, remove bread. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here and we're going to go to menu. Menu. So I'm going to bring this down because I want the 2-pound express. Hold on, basic. Would this be considered basic? That's the basic. So since it's basic, we're going to go to 1. So menu. No. Menu. Okay, so you see it's going. Okay, so I guess the menu for 1. So when you hit the menu and it goes to 1, whatever number you choose, that number of time is going to automatically show up. Okay, so I'm doing the basic cycle 1 today. All right, then it says loaf size. So we're going to do the loaf. That's 1 pound. As you can see that little thing there. Let's get a little closer. You're going to see that little black thing move. That is the 1.5. I'm choosing 2 pounds. Okay, crust color, pressing crust, and then it says dark. I don't want dark, so I'm going to hit that crust button again quick. You see the right in here, and then when I hit it again, it's going to go to medium. Okay, that's medium. Now let's see what it says here. I have everything pressed there. 1.5 loaf for size bread, medium for color crust, then press start. So now what we're going to do, we're going to include all of the ingredients. I have everything set for this basic white bread. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 1/3 cup of water. You want to follow the exact way that the ingredients are said. This is 1 1/3 cup of water. Okay, the next thing here is 1.5 teaspoon of salt. We have our 1.5 teaspoon of salt, and I'm just going to sprinkle that around like that, even though the machine is going to move around. We got some salt still stuck there. Okay, 1.5 teaspoon of salt. Then it says 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we have our 2 tablespoons of sugar here, and I'm just going to sprinkle that down in there. Okay, and then it says 1/4 cup of butter or vegetable oil. So 1/4 cup of butter or vegetable oil. I'm choosing canola oil. And we're going to just pour that in like so. Right? Make sure all that gets in there, and that's empty. All right, now the next thing we do, that's how everything looks. I'm not stirring or touching nothing, and I've heard people say do not touch it. So I think I'm going to do it with a measuring cup so that it doesn't spill everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick this bread up like that. This bread dough, just pour that on down in there. Going to get that bread in there. And I saw a young lady make like a well in the middle, and so that's what I'm going to do with the yeast, because the yeast is not to touch the water. So we have this much flour left. I'm going to pour that in there nicely and neatly. Okay, Mom says yeast is coming. And then I'm going to create a little well. Hold on. Let's do a little bit more better than that. I'm just going to create a well right in there like that. Like so. And it says here that I need 1 3/4 cup of... Mama says, oh y'all, listen. Now that's freaky. I've never dealt with yeast. Yes, it's alive. I've never dealt with yeast before. We're freaking out about this, y'all. Hold on. What the? Y'all, I have never dealt with yeast. Hey. You might have to cut it again, Mom. Just, I hope nothing comes out jumping. I know it is alive, though.
You gonna be in the
It's alive.
Yeah, you be in the by yourself.
Mama, I'm your baby. You supposed to save me.
Oh, yeah, you grown.
Okay, hold on.
Right
y'all.
now, every man for himself, God for his own.
Okay. Oh, you can pull it right there. Can you pull it apart with that? Okay, just try cutting it again. Y'all, Mom and I are scared of the yeast. 1 3/4 cup. So this is the 1 tablespoon. Lord, I'm scared of the yeast. Ooh, Lord, I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, so that's 1. So we're gonna put that right in the middle of that well. 1 3/4 cup. I mean 1 3/4 teaspoons. I'm sorry, y'all. Did I already mess it up?
1
3/4 teaspoons. It's 1 teaspoon and 3/4. I think I've already messed it up.
Oh my God.
Hold on, y'all. This yeast is spooking me out. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to pull all the yeast out of here. These are the mistakes you make. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that right here, and we're gonna count it out like that instead of putting it back in there.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get that little bit.
It says 1 and what?
Why it look like that though?
Is this the 1 3/4 cup? Is that it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna get this yeast out right in here.
I bet it is.
You think so?
I bet it is.
Y'all, I'm so scared of this yeast. Why am I scared of the yeast?
Yeast is
Wait,
to get you
the
tonight.
yeast is coming to get me. I'm coming to get you, Shaw. Okay, I'm gonna put this in there. Hold on. Lord, we so funny.
Because I have a.
I've always heard yeast is alive. It's alive. It's life. I'm like, child. Hold on. Y'all, I didn't do this right. So you need to see my mistakes. Look, listen. There we go. I don't know if the little yeast down there. Let me get all that yeast, child. Hold on.
Do you need to put some more bread back in there? This
Flour?
Flour.
Dang.
A little bit more. Like about a teaspoonful?
Maybe a little teaspoonful, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Mom and I, child, we done already messed up this bread recipe. It's a little teaspoon. You think that's about a teaspoon? About like that?
Yeah, to replace it.
To replace
You
it.
know, you can't.
Okay, that's what it's gonna be today.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have
You
mercy.
live and learn, that's life.
You live and learn. Okay, now it says 1 3/4 teaspoon. So that's a teaspoon. That's 1 teaspoon, right? And then 3/4. I want to use that one that we pulled out. I won't be wasting no yeast because I don't want it coming after me. Is that 1/4 3 times? Go on and pull that in there, girl. Let me see. It's gonna bite you. Okay. So that's 1. That's 1/4, right?
Mm-hmm.
It said 1 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Get the one with the flour in it, you know, because you're gonna put that back in.
Okay. 2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go back in there. Y'all, let me know below. Can I put this back in even though it has a little bit of flour in it? Can
It's
I?
on a teeny bit. Though.
Okay.
But you know what? I can take that out.
Okay, so there we go. Here goes the monster yeast that's alive. Look at my beak. Anyway, so we add the yeast and it says do your crust color. So we did everything as far as that. So let's go back over this. We have our the time is 3 hours, 35 minutes, a long time. Crust color is medium, as you can see that little black mark there. It is a 2-pound loaf. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna press start. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that sounds so wonderful. It's kneading. Okay, y'all, so I hope that little mistake doesn't make this disastrous. But I'm glad that I did notice that it was 1 tablespoon. It's 1 teaspoon, 1 3/4 teaspoons.
This is it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
No, this was it. No.
Yes, it is.
1
isn't it?
teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. 1 tablespoon. This is just a teaspoon. And this is a tablespoon.
Oh, okay.
Don't scare me. Okay, so because it said 1 teaspoon and 3/4, right? That 3/4 is 1/4 3 times?
Yeah.
I hope you're right. We're going to have bread busting out on the seams coming after us.
It says
it's not.
it says what?
1 3/4 teaspoon. Did we do that right?
1.
Don't look at me like that, Mom.
Teaspoon.
So that's to 1/4.
Yeah.
Right? 1 3/4. Because 1/4 3 times is 3/4. Right?
Yeah. You better get this stuff off this table.
It's not shaking. Somebody said it's shaking. Well, I don't know if it's going to shake, but y'all look
You
what
want
it's
to
doing.
bet? Look
You
at
think
the
it's gonna
flowers and
shake?
everything. Look at the flowers.
Oh. Y'all don't mind me and Mom. It's
Like Carol or Walking Dead. Look at the flowers.
oh, like Carol and Walking Dead. I was about to say, what's your motive? You want me to look at the flowers? Only those of you who watch Walking Dead knows what she means when we say, just look at the flowers. Anyway, so this is what it's looking like. And there we go. So we're gonna wait 3 hours and 34 minutes, you guys. If I see something different, I'm gonna come back and show you, but that's how it's moving everything. Let me see if I can move this light. Can y'all see that? Me and Mama gonna see if we messed up this loaf. I don't think we did though,
I
did
don't
we?
think so.
Okay, we're gonna see. If we see some hands coming up, that's the live yeast coming up. All right, you guys, so stay tuned for...
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Stay tuned for... And I hope... Now, this right here, y'all, will we seal this in a container to hold it down? Like an airtight container? It was airtight. It's kind of low. So we're going to put it in a plastic bag. Those of you who are bread makers, please let me know. Is it okay if I'm going to go on and seal it? If you say no, don't do that, then I'll remove it. But we're gonna put it in a plastic bag right now. All right, you guys. So yeah, we're gonna seal it. All right, so stay tuned for more with Journey with Shara when this loaf get finished. Oh look, did y'all see that? Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it's not that loud. So you see, it's really getting that little thing that spins. It is really getting everything. Y'all see how it's tossing it? And I heard that you can even use this as a starter, like a starter bread. You can get this where it needs it for you. Then you can take it out and finish it up, like if you want sourdough bread or something like that. Or you can just cook it in here, bake it in here. But this is awesome. I'm so amazed off of this. Amazing. Y'all see that? All right, so stay tuned for more with the finished loaf. Okay, the machine stopped a little bit and then it just started right back up again. And for those of you that want to know the shake factor of this thing, I put the flowers there just so that you can see, because some people were like, oh, it's rapidly. But this is how it's shaking the dough. So I don't know if different breads shakes the machine more. This one's just a basic loaf, so I don't know if it were like, if you had maybe a different type of flour or maybe more like ingredients included, maybe like fruit or nuts. I don't know if that will make it shake more, but this is what it's doing to my table so that you guys can see. That's the shake factor. We're a little here in Southern California, we're a little used to that shake factor. So it's not, Lord, please don't let us shake. But yeah, that's pretty much how we shake here in Southern California. Here and there, could we roll with the punches. Last one we had was last 4th of July.
Oh Lord.
We had a little shake factor like that.
Barbecue and rolling.
Right. So anyway, yeah, so that's what that looks like, you guys. So, and this is where the bread is. Okay? Hope y'all can see that without that glare. There we go. Let me do this, because I really want y'all to see what this looks like. You can see the camera, but y'all see that a little bit. I love that it has this window and that you're able to see what it's doing. I really do love that. All right. I don't know if other bread machines have it, but I'm not familiar, but I'm just happy that it does have a window. All right, you guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna show you whenever it starts rising what it looks like, so stay tuned. Okay, this is another level of movement. So I want you guys to see how she's shaking the table. Now the machine is doing its thing, and that is because it is really getting it into a ball. All right? There we go. And this is the time where we're at so far. Y'all, this machine has literally moved. Okay, so it's there now. It's got some little steam, and I think we're ready, getting ready for it to rise. And we're at 305. All right? Okay, you guys, so we're down to 39 minutes. Just move that over so you can see. Hold on. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. A little bit. Y'all can see it from the side. 39 minutes. And that's what it looks like. It is looking so pretty. I'm so excited. All right, you guys, so 39 minutes. And I heard, well, 38 now. I heard that once it finishes, immediately take it out because you don't want to leave it in and it begins to steam. And it takes away the crunchy top of your crust. So they said immediately take it out. And we have a rack prepared here. This is where the bread is at now. And we have approximately 16 more minutes left. Doesn't look too brown to me at the top, so we're gonna see what it looks like once it's done. All right, you guys, I just want to let you know where it's at. 15 more minutes. All right, down to 1 minute, guys. That's what the bread looks like so far. And I'm so excited. So I'm gonna immediately pull it out and put it on this rack here. I just wanted you to see what it does as soon as it hits past 1 minute. There we go. Okay, so it's beeping. So now I'm gonna lift this. That's what it looks like. It's very light. It's a very light loaf. I used medium, but okay. Unplug it. I think it said something about make sure you unplug it because I don't want to touch nothing. Okay, so now you guys are gonna go in here. It's a light. It is a very light loaf. Let me see. I'm gonna clean all that. Ooh, steamy.
Did you put it on?
Okay, I gotta be very careful. So unlock. I'm gonna take it out, which is very easy. Okay, that's what it looks like. Very pretty. So let's getting this. I just grabbed anything, so we're gonna get this. I'm gonna take it. Hopefully it pops out. There it goes. It is absolutely beautiful. That's what it looks like, you guys. So that is what it looks like. I'm going to turn it around this way. And there you go. So this is the 2-pound loaf. And I'm just going to let that sit and get completely cooled off. The little thing is still stuck in there. But I'm going to let it cool off before I start pulling at anything. But that is what the bread looks like.
Oh,
the top didn't get brown as much, but that's fine. It got brown and pretty on all around on the outside. And I'm just gonna keep working with it. It smells amazing. I'm just gonna keep working with it. But that's what it looks like. And let's just hope once it cools off, you guys, we're gonna make a sandwich. All right, you guys, so it's a little warm. I still wanna cut it out while we still have a chance. My hands are clean. Mommy's gonna hold that. And this is the little tool that they gave us to pull that little part out. So I'm going to try to pull it out without it really ripping everything. Take your time. And there it goes. Ooh, it's still hot. All right. So there we go. We're going to let that sit to a side and cool off because it is still hot. All right, you guys, so we're gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna cut this the best way I can. And this is the Columbus maple turkey breast meat from Trader Joe's, and we just have 2 slices of cheese. I'm trying not to cut up tomatoes and all that stuff because that's not what I'm eating tonight. We're just gonna make a little meat and cheese sandwich right quick, just so that you can get an idea of how this comes out. how it came out. But yes, let me show you first. I did grab a Pioneer Woman. This cute Pioneer Woman. Both of these melamine plates are Pioneer Woman. Just want to let you know that. Okay, so that is the Pioneer melamine. That's the smaller one, I mean bigger one. And let me show you what the smaller one looks like. And this is the smaller melamine. Let's get this out of the way. And this is a smaller melamine, and they're so pretty. Perfect for summer. And so what we're gonna do, I like to leave my cheese on there because it'll get stuck. Oh yeah, you can bring some Miracle Whip, that's fine, it's less fat. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's look at the inside of the loaf. It is so pretty and it's soft. You guys see that? And so this is the end one. Well, you can put a little bit of butter on that. We can try some with some jam. So now I'm gonna cut another slice of bread, and I think it's important to use a serrated knife. So this is that's a big slice of bread. Okay, so that's what that bread looks like. It's so pretty. I might even just do an open face sandwich, y'all. So that's what we gonna do. Or should I just make a sandwich? Just make a sandwich.
You just don't cut it so thick.
I'm trying to cut it thin, Mom. Hold on, y'all. So we gonna go.
Thick.
You think it's thick?
That one is.
Okay, let's see. It's cutting pretty good, but I think I'm gonna try the other end. It is kind of thick. You're right, Mama. We're gonna have some thick bread. But look at this. It is so beautiful. I like the fact that you can see the texture. Just how pretty that is. Look at that. We have this little Hillman's, Best Food Hillman, same thing. Mommy's gonna open that. So we're gonna add a little bit of mayo on one side. Here, there we go. Gonna put some mayo. Let's add some of this over here. Gonna put some of that mayo on that sandwich. Y'all. Just a little bit. Okay. We're gonna see what because I want to try to see what the texture look like in the inside. Okay, that's a lot of mayo. She wasn't realizing what she's doing, but you know what? I'm not gonna sit up there and lie. I like mayo on my sandwich. This is a pretty big piece of bread, so we're gonna bring that on over. I'm gonna let Joshua taste it. Me and Mommy, all three of us are gonna taste this sandwich. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of the cheese here. So that's one slice of cheese. We're a little mouse in this family. Then we're going to add the meat. I'll put some mustard on there, just a little bit. Then we're going to put this on top of the.
It's really pretty.
It is so pretty, y'all. Look at that. Does that not look like a real deal? Okay, y'all, look at the sandwich. I mean, it doesn't have the lettuce and tomato. We don't have any lettuce and tomato. We ate all the lettuce and tomato in the store. It's still slightly warm. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. Mommy, can you hold this? Okay. Cuts very nicely. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Beautiful! Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so I'm going in. I'm gonna taste that. Y'all. She's never going to the store again. For what? All you need on here is some lettuce, tomato, some avocado, some spinach. Oh, look at that texture. That's Mommy's in. Oh, she's gonna taste it. Josh, you wanna taste it? Huh? You like it?
Taste the bread.
That's the piece of bread with the butter on it. Joshua tasted the bread with the butter on it. Amazing. All right, you guys.
Very good.
So that is the Pioneer Woman bread machine. And this is the winner. Chicken dinner. And we got our sandwich here. The bread. And then I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to make more bread with it. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for tuning in to Journey with Shar. And if this is your first time ever seeing my channel and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Also, please make sure you hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a new video, it will let you know that I've uploaded a new video, and you guys come check me out. Also, please leave a comment below. Do you have a bread machine? If you do you have a Hamilton Beach bread machine? How do you like it? Let me know what other recipes, if you are a bread maker, that you use down below. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I pray and hope everything is going well in your neck of the woods. You all, please remember, stay safe during this holiday season. Remember, trust God, keep Him first, and He'll always lead you in the right direction. You guys be blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bon appetit. Bye-bye. Gotta show you this bread one more time. I'm too proud of this bread, y'all. Before I close this out, please don't forget to hit that like button. And please leave a comment below. Y'all have got to get a bread machine. This is changed. I had to show you this again. This is changing my idea, honey. I'm not buying bread no more. For what? Look at this. It may take 3 hours unless it's something really quick I need. But oh, look at that.